Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for April 18th to the 24th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. What is the theme for Capricorn this week? I'm hearing embracing the new you. So some of you are allowing yourself to really step fully into your new life, and you're embracing possibilities, things that even the unknown, things that you haven't experienced it yet, but you might want to. So you may be like making plans or really looking to the future for how you want things to kind of be here. Yeah, beautiful. Enthusiasm and flow. I feel like there's a really nice optimism, a positive mindset to this new path of yours. You're really allowing yourself to kind of, I'm hearing rebirth. So some of you may really feel like you're going through this inner rebirth and just kind of allowing life to lead you to the to where you need to be, to where you want to be. I think there's also an acceptance or a what's the word I'm looking for? I like flow. I guess we can go with flow, but it's like allowing there to be a mystery and excited to uncover things maybe about yourself. Maybe there's a talent, a gift. What else does life have in store for me? So it's like your outlook, your perspective is optimistic. Yeah. I'm not sure why I'm having a hard time finding the words here. There might be something with the throat chakra as well that's being released, maybe healing as well. And I'm being drawn to the flow card as I said that. So there may be some release in a truth. You may be uncovering a truth this week about something you felt, something you've held on to for quite some time. There may be like a purge or a realization. Oh, that kind of came out last minute there. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see what else we have coming up here for you, Capricorn. Energies for the week of 18 to the 24th, Capricorn. Two of fire. So making a change, taking a risk. I always see this card as kind of really venturing into the unknown and allowing ourselves to leave a lot of baggage behind is what I'm hearing. So leaving a lot of things behind, things that we maybe really might have held on to for a long time, thinking that we needed it. I feel like a lot of us are let going of like the crutches that we thought we needed. That some things that we thought we couldn't live without or couldn't let go, we're finding the courage to let go of. Because we're seeing how some things, oh, look at that, courage to let go. Yeah, strength card. So it's like allowing ourselves to put down, it's almost as if there were some things that we thought we needed, but really they were holding us back. So, seeing it in that perspective is helping us to let some things go that may have been hindering us or holding us back from moving forward somehow in our life. I feel like there's a really big realization here. Okay. And again, keep in mind that these readings are not going to resonate for everybody. So if it's not resonating, don't make it fit. You'll know if it resonates. You'll just naturally, feel it. So, okay. Let's look into the Two of Fire. More information here, please, for Capricorn. Two of Fire. I need to know. I'm hearing the word faith. Oh, how beautiful. Some of you may be uncovering like something you're very passionate about, something that there may be like a plan that you have that you're really passionate about or excited for. So I'm seeing like a travel plan or wanting to see something out in the world. There may be like I'm hearing a landmark, or maybe there's some kind of site you want to see out in the world. Like to go to some country and kind of see the sights, or there's like this desire. This is a desire that's starting to really bubble up here for you, Capricorn. What else do we need to know about this Eight of Fire? I'm hearing the word desire with the Ace of Fire. And it's like whatever it is that you're desiring, there is this movement towards it. With the Two of Fire, it's like you're taking action on it. And even if those actions may on the surface appear to be a bit small, it's like putting that one foot in front of the other, kind of preparing the way or paving the path for something new, for a new path that you feel very passionate about, or something that you're truly deeply desiring within you. Four of Water. I'm hearing the word balance here. So I feel like there's a real balancing in emotions. I'm not necessarily seeing this as withholding emotions or kind of detaching. I'm seeing this more as balancing out your emotions. So there's more peace and harmony in the emotional sphere. So there may be like a real beautiful balance in the heart chakra that's coming in here for you as well this week. And I think it's helping you to move forward in a way that's less, that may feel less anxious, like not needing to necessarily rush to the finish line or to get there. I feel like there's a lot of beautiful presence that's starting to come in here. Like I'm here right now in the moment, and this is what I desire for, and this is the path. I feel like you also have kind of like a clear path as well. A general idea of this is kind of the direction that I want to go in. Even if we don't entirely know what the path is going to look like or where we're going to end up, I feel like you have a really good idea of, what you want to, what direction you want to go in here. Five of Air. I feel like you are rising above a lot of things that might have, again, held you back in the past here with the Five of Air. I feel like there may be some attachments as well. So again, it's like you're seeing how there may have been some things around you that may have been holding you back. Again, that's not going to resonate for everybody, but if it's like there's some people or there's some habits or there's some behaviors or things that we have grown used to, things that we have become attached to in some form or another, we're releasing a lot of that. We're in the process of releasing and letting go because we're seeing it for what it really is. So that Tower brings in the enlightenment, the epiphany. It kind of shows us where we have been held hostage without even realizing it. So, and I kind of feel like there's something here that has been masqueraded as something that it's really not. Like there's this strong feeling of being connected to something that we thought was actually helping us or saving us, when really, when you look at it from a different perspective, you could also see how something has been holding us back or holding us hostage. And so allowing ourselves to come to this awakening, this realization, is helping us to move forward in a different direction. It's giving us clarity. And it's also helping us to feel more lighter in our energy because we're releasing the heavier attachments, the heavier things. So yeah, there's a really big change there. Like there's this really big internal shift that's coming in here for you, Capricorn. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, 10 of Water. Okay. It's almost like holding us back from our happiness, from our fulfillment. I also really like how there is a strong vibe of a flow here. Like with the 10 of Water, I'm really being drawn to this emotional release, this water that's kind of just flowing around the happy Buddha. And he's allowing himself to flow. He's allowing the energies around him to flow. And we have flow here. So I feel like there's a releasing. There is a pressure valve that's kind of being released and allowing ourselves to flow, our emotions to flow, our creativity, our passions, our desires. And that is helping us to really come out of something that may have been hindering us, and now we're seeing it for what it really is. I love how we have the 10 of Water and the 10 of Earth here, because I feel like there is a direction that you're going down, a direction that you're going towards, maybe even a relationship or a connection here that is it's leading you to your happiness and your fulfillment. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, could be a relationship, since we have the 10 of Water and 10 of Earth. So for some of you, this new path, you kind of taking a risk or taking a chance on something that you are desiring or very passionate about, is leading you to something that's going to be very fulfilling and also stable, something that you can kind of commit to, is what I'm hearing. Like you'll see it and you'll feel like it checks all your boxes. It's something that brings in stability, security, long-term commitment, and is sustainable. It's something that can carry you long-term. And it also brings in a lot of emotional happiness and fulfillment. So, I mean, this could also be like a career path or just in general, like a new lifestyle. But but this could very much also be a relationship, a specific person that you're going towards. And it may just kind of be something that you don't even realize that the path that you're walking down is going to lead you to a person that brings in this 10 of water, 10 of earth for you. But this is all about you kind of trusting your flow. This is about you trusting your instincts and being led to all the right things that are meant for you here. Yeah, 8 of fire. I feel like a lot of you are going to also be receiving really strong intuitive insights, and I'm hearing the word downloads. So you might be very intuitive this week and really receiving like very, very strong guidance. So tune into your crown chakra, your third eye, and kind of see how what kind of messages are coming in here for you as well. The King of Air. What do I need to know about the King of Air? Okay, so again, this could be someone who is, I'm just kind of feeling like all these cards want to come out. Okay, I don't know, they just all kind of want to come out here. Okay, so we have the King of Air here. So again, see, this could be a relationship where we have that 10 of water, the 10 of earth, and we have the 8 of fire and a King of Air. So this could be someone that has been, again, very much, I feel like this person has been kind of in the dark. So someone who exhibits or embodies the energies of a King of Air. This could be someone who is quite logical and analytical, doesn't really go towards something without kind of doing thorough research, needs to really feel confident in their decision before they kind of go towards something. And also someone who kind of patiently watches. I'm also kind of hearing someone who is, they will wait for as long as they need to if they see something that is worth waiting for. So I kind of feel like there's someone here that sees you as worth waiting for, someone who is worth kind of like, you know, investing their time and their energy into. Someone who's also, I'm hearing, very stable. So someone who knows how to kind of hold out for the long term, like doesn't get easily deterred or like put off by something not happening right away. I'm kind of hearing there's like a lot of patience to this King of Air. Like they kind of watch and wait until the perfect moment. So there's a lot of patience with this King of Air. And it's kind of like they're waiting for the perfect moment to kind of come in and to pursue you. And again, if this is not relationship, this may not apply. But for those of you who are kind of feeling like this is someone that is in your life, and this is kind of maybe where they're coming from, especially if they're being a bit less communicative. So I feel like they're more in this place of watching and waiting for the perfect moment here. We also have the 6 of water. So this could be a relationship from the past. This could be someone who has very fond memories of you. And I'm kind of feeling like someone who feels like there's unfinished business is what I'm seeing here. There's some chapters that are left unwritten. And I'm kind of hearing that was done on purpose. So for some of you, if this is a relationship from a past, leaving chapters unwritten is what kind of has kept the relationship, like the embers of some kind of fire, still burning. Because if we kind of if there was like a full resolution, it would have just been closed and there would have been nothing left to explore, nothing left to kind of come back to. But there's still those embers that are still burning, and it's because they were meant to. It's just that there was divine timing that was supposed to be part of it here. So it's almost like things are being orchestrated at the right time and in the right way, so we can trust that as well. Letting go is going to be helpful there. Letting go of the outcome is going to just help bring it faster and attract what we want faster, is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Magician here. So someone that is really wanting to manifest you in their life, or vice versa, you wanting to manifest a connection like this or a specific person in your life. I don't know if we can manifest specific people, but I think that we can also manifest just, you know, what we want to experience in our life. Like instead of manifesting a specific person, to manifest love or manifest true love. And whatever is the right person for that path. So I feel like there is definitely truth here with the Justice card as well. So there's a balancing and there's a truth. And I feel like the more that your heart chakra comes into balance, more of that harmony will start to show up in your physical world as well. Then we have the 8 of Earth, which is hard work. So really working hard. I feel like I see you, and it could be this other person as well who is working towards you or has their eye on you. It could be both people are working really hard on balancing out their energies to come to a place of stability. So when the energies come together, when both souls come together, we can sustain a 10 of Cups and a 10 of Pentacle kind of harmonious relationship where where there's happiness, fulfillment, and there's stability and commitment. So yeah, it kind of feels like there is someone passionate about you, or there's something in a more general sense here with the Hermit and the Messenger of Fire. I feel like there's a lot of passion kind of brimming at the top. It's like brimming up to the surface. It's like bubbling up to the surface. There's a lot left to be explored. So it's like there's definitely so much more that is waiting for you on the other side. And it's like you're kind of really inching your way towards this door and ready to kind of open the doors to kind of, experience this new path of yours. So it kind of feels like we're really getting very close. We're getting like we're approaching this doorway. It's like the time is coming, or the time is near. Okay, let's look into the Nine of Earth. What's this about? I feel like there's a very strong focus on, what you want to have in your life, like really wanting, so whether that's a career or you want to feel a certain way about yourself, you want to get to a certain place in your healing journey. I feel like there's something here about really manifesting a sense of wholeness and happiness from within. I feel like you're working very hard on that here, Capricorn. Four of Fire, beautiful, yeah. So there's a celebration here for something. What do we need? What are we celebrating? This is really good. So I feel like there's some kind of milestone, a wish come true, something really successful coming in here for you, Capricorn. I'm hearing like milestone. Oh my gosh, look at that. Six of Fire. Yeah, something worth celebrating here. Six of Fire. Acknowledgement. Some of you may be receiving an award. Maybe like a pay increase, or maybe it could also be a job. It could be like an opportunity to grow. You might be also growing in your business as well. So if you're a business owner, you may be experiencing some kind of growth, helping you to bring in a feeling of stability more in your life, to kind of help something to like kind of contribute to what you've already built for yourself. So I feel like there's this going to the next level. So there's some success here in work as well. Which is really good. There's growth and success. That's what I kind of feel like here. Five of Fire. What do we need to know about this? And I feel like this is something that you are very highly qualified to do. I feel like a lot of you could be like a professional. You could be someone who just knows your skill or your craft, or whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you bring to the table, you do it very well. I also kind of feel like you're very patient. You allow yourself to you can kind of weather the storm, of whatever. If it's something that you really love to do, or something that you have your heart set on, your mind set on, you're very resilient. You can really kind of, like take go through the difficulties, go through the challenges in order for you to build what it is that you're trying to build, or trying to get to that destination, no matter how long it takes. So you have a lot of that patience here, Capricorn, with the Page of Earth as well. Yeah, what else do we need to know? And I feel like you're coming into some kind of success here. Seven of Water. There could also be something that you're trying to build, or something that you're trying to get started. And there's a bit of like, how do I do this? Or where do I start? Where do I begin? So you may be even also planning something, like planning a new beginning, or planning. You might have just like come from a period of success or reach a milestone, and now you're getting ready to start a new chapter. And so there's this beginning stages of starting that new chapter. But I kind of feel like that chapter is more based off of, it's built off of the growth that you've already had. So it's not like you're starting fresh or new. I feel like you're kind of just on to the next level. That's what I'm seeing here. The Hanged Man. I heard rest here with the Hanged Man. So you may also be afforded like a period of rest, or a time of rest. And I feel like you might feel rejuvenated with that Page of Fire. Some of you may even go on like vacation, or some of you may be planning a vacation. I'm really kind of feeling some of you are just wanting to kind of, in order to reset yourself, you're like wanting to just take a break and like reignite your passion for this new path of yours by just, maybe going somewhere and resetting your energy. Yeah. See, you're really, this is, it's like this significant chapter in your life. You're wrapping things up, and you can sense it with the Hierophant card. It's like you're sensing that you're being led onto something new, something different. You may be even having to close up chapters with people in your life as well. I feel like a lot of you might have also feel like you've changed as a person. I'm kind of picking up on that too. So like you're not the same person that you used to be. So maybe some of the people, like your social circles, are changing as well. And it's not that there's necessarily a falling out. I feel like there's more of a drifting away. And you may have like newer people coming into your life, and it's like slowly kind of taking the place of people from your past. What do we need to know about the strength for Capricorn? 3 of Earth. So there may be an opportunity here to build in this new beginning. So for some of you, it could be a job opportunity again. So it could be to like collaborate with some new people. I feel like some of you are also, really maybe even stepping out of your comfort zone to build a new beginning here for yourself. So if let's say this is a business that you're building, it's kind of like in order to go to the next level, it's like requiring you to do things that you've never done before. Because that's what it is, right? Like we're ready for this new chapter in our life. So it's like, okay, so in order to really bring in that growth or to usher in new growth, to kind of produce a new result, it's like life is going to ask you to do things that may be a bit out of your comfort zone to bring in that growth. So for example, we're building something and we may be a bit shy, or we may, not saying that you are, I'm just giving this as an example, or we're a bit shy to kind of like promote something or to kind of approach someone that we may want to collaborate with. So it's almost like, but it's a necessary thing that we need to do in order to take our business to the next level or something like that. So it's like coming out of our comfort zone in order for us to take those chances, in order to grow, in order to bring in new results, a different result than what we've already always had. So I kind of feel like a lot of you are going into that maybe having to like deal with that. So what else do we need to know about that? The messenger. Ooh, okay. King of Fire. So determination. I really feel like there's this strong determination. I feel like you're very focused on, it's like you have a clarity about what it is that you want, and you're going passionately towards it with that King of Fire. King of Fire is very determined and very confident. So maybe in the past there wasn't as much confidence, and now you're kind of going forward with something with a lot of confidence. Maybe you have something that you had to build within yourself, some things that you had to work through. And now it's like you're going forward. And that's just an example. So if you're not struggling with confidence, that's okay. It's just an example of how we're growing out of the things that we used to have, or habits that we used to have, things that we were kind of attached to, that we used to kind of hold ourselves back, just like that tower that we had. So it's like allowing ourselves to dismantle those things, realizing that they may have felt safe, they may have kept us safe, but we could also see how they've been holding us back as well. So that's the important key. That's the key part. 3 of Water. But I really feel like some of you are going to be coming into some really happy connections. I feel like your enthusiasm, how beautiful. Okay, yeah. So your enthusiasm, your joy for what you do, or your passion for what you do is actually attracting all the right connections. And it's going to be, I feel like things are going to turn out better than you think they are. I think that there may be an initial sense of anxiety before you kind of step onto a new path, not really knowing how people are going to receive you or what the response will be for something that you may be kind of headed towards. But I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised, because there's a lot of really good success, celebration kind of energy here in your reading. So so taking chances, taking risks, putting yourself out there, allowing yourself to be seen, this Fool card. So the Fool card is all about taking risks. It's all about kind of like not overthinking something too much, and just kind of allowing yourself to put one foot forward and take the risk, take the leap of faith. And I really feel like you're going to be doing that here. Yeah. And learning from the past, using that wisdom to learn from the past and really help yourself to create this new beginning and to push something into momentum. I really feel like you're taking things into your own hands, and you're allowing yourself to make some really beautiful headway into either a career, a business. I really kind of feel like a lot of it is work related. So, and I feel like that is going to also contribute to the things that you attract in your personal life, like, relationships and friendships, and even maybe like a move to another country or another city, another state, wherever it is that you want to go. So your growth is creating physical changes in your life. Yeah. 7 of Fire. So again, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, and also kind of setting your boundaries. I feel like this is also really important I felt like there was a similar vibe with the 2 of Fire. with the Seven of Fire is like allowing things to kind of fall away, things that we may have been attached to, or we kind of felt we used as a safety net, and allowing that to just gradually take its leave or its exit, realizing we really don't need it anymore. So there's like a lightness that you're going to start embodying as you go forward, because you're dropping a lot of the heavier weights or the heavier energies. So, okay, let's go into some guidance. Guidance for Capricorn this week. Show your support. Beautiful. I really feel like the connections and relationships are going to start playing a big role for you here as well. I feel like that's really important to you. I feel like that's something that a lot of you may have been, I'm kind of picking up on, some of you have been really craving, or some of you have been really feeling like, I really wish I could find a group of people that are supportive, or like I had some kind of support, even for yourself. But I also feel as though there is this desire for mutual support between, friendships or connections. And I feel like that is something that is going to start coming in here for you. So allowing yourself to receive is just going to be as important as well. So if you kind of have any restrictions or blocks around receiving, that may be something that you find yourself working on in order to attract better support or to attract better connections with other people. So that's going to be important here as well. Okay. What else do we need to know here? One more guidance card for Capricorn this week. Possibility. Yeah. I really like your mindset this week, because I feel like you have a very positive outlook. Like you're more focused on the newness of what things are possible for you. Like what is going to, now that I'm kind of this, I'm hearing the word rebirth. So it's almost like feeling like you went through this rebirthing process. You've really allowed yourself to grow in all the areas that you really needed to in order to move forward, to kind of really manifest a new beginning, manifest a new path. And I feel like you're excited for the unknown. You're excited for something new. Elevate your expectations, raise your standards. You have unlimited potential. Beautiful. And I'm going to read the message here as well. The magnificent winged horse encourages you to hold a bigger vision for the situation and for every aspect of your life. She dares you to elevate your thoughts, feelings, and energy to a much higher level and take your dreams beyond anything you have imagined before. Be willing to focus only on the highest outcome. Know that you deserve the best and get excited about the new possibilities available to you. This card is a reminder to catch yourself when you think small about yourself or your life, and to trust there's so much more available to you. If you knew any outcome was possible, what would you choose? How would you like a certain situation to unfold? What results would light you up? What life do you truly desire? Let your imagination soar like this radiant winged horse and take your expectations higher and higher. If any doubt comes up during your day, ask yourself, does this brighter possibility exist in the field of infinite possibilities? Of course, the answer is yes, as well as something even better. Use this truth to deepen your faith in miracles and expect blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. And I think that's a perfect closing to this reading, because it really actually symbolizes the first energy that I was picking up on before I pulled out the cards, was this, positive outlook in what's to come, rather than kind of focusing on the past. So beautiful, Capricorn. I feel like there's some really bright new beginnings here. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.